According to previous statistics, we predict that maternal health will improve by at least 85% from 1990, but will not reach where we need it to be 15 years from now. We suspect this because of these three factors: sparse amount of funding, lack of educated women and nurses, and not enough antenatal care provided for those who need it. Universal access to reproductive health seems impossible. We came a long way since MGD5 was supposed to be accomplished in 2015. Maternal health in developing countries has now been improved by 85% since 1990, as we predicted.
Rukia was a 16-year-old girl that lived in Africa. She was forced into marriage at the age of 14 by her father and was constantly bewildered by common problems that rooted from poverty. These included harsh weather conditions that did not support her only source of money, which was agriculture, and that added to her not being able to provide for her family. On top of that, clean water was incredibly hard to access and transportation was definitely not an option. Rukia was not able to live for much longer. After being raped constantly at the age of 15 by her husband, she suffered immensely during labor.
Throughout Rukia's dreadful and agonizing 9 months, she endured stress, anxiety, and depression. Her baby faced the odds of not surviving. Insufficient drugs and medical care had to be accepted. Rukia knew little about labor, and the anxiety and stress about not surviving increased by the minute. Rukia was not able to reach a hospital for regular checkups. She could not even afford supplies to feed her or the baby. She was forced to deliver in an unhygienic home with only one neighbor present.
If Rukia were to deliver her baby today in 2030, then her situation would have differed massively.
Rukia was a 16-year-old girl that lived in Africa. Her problems were not rooted in poverty, but rather in the normal side effects she received during pregnancy. She was healthy enough to provide for herself and her family due to the quality of drugs and care she received on a regular basis. Clean water was not easily accessible, but was still possibly accessed. After visiting a maternal health group where she discussed with women who were experienced and educated in maternal health, she was more aware of what to avoid and what to do to maintain a healthy baby.
She now lives in a stable home with 3 kids and visits medical centers regularly to ensure her family's health is durable.
According to the United Nations, from 1990 to 2011, we improved maternal health care by 49%, meaning in 15 years we are expected to improve by 29%. We think the process sped up and improved by 39% instead of 29% because of these accomplishments.
The WHO has achieved strengthening health programs, monitoring and evaluating the reason of maternal and newborn illnesses, building effective partnerships in order to make the best use of scarce resources, advocating for investment in maternal and newborn health by highlighting the economic and social benefits. Because of the World Bank, in 10 years more than 177 million gained access to health services, meaning about half of these people were women. There's a high chance this could be linked to maternal health. And in 2011, 25% more people gave birth at health facilities. The ICRW had global leaders set up a task force on advanced financing for healthcare systems.
Thanks to the following organizations for both minor and major achievements, we are now only 15% away from worldwide access to antenatal care.
We appreciate the time you took to watch this video as we put a lot of effort into making it.
The 3 of us feel strongly about improving maternal health, and we hope that now you do too.